Yo, what's up? It's X. This is What's Out Media Group. We were What's Out Production. Now we're What's Out Media Group. Today, we got X. We got Jamal. Cameron, please introduce yourself.
My name is Cam, man. Y'all know who I am. I don't need to introduce myself.
And Joe. Joe,
What's up? What's good, y'all?
how are you doing today, man?
Lovely. Just glad to be here. You know what I'm saying? About the energy, you know what I'm saying? Energy.
So, Joe, what do you do here in Cleveland? You know what I'm saying? It's hard to make it in Cleveland.
Yeah.
What do you do here in Cleveland?
What I do plethora of things, you know what I'm saying? A couple of different businesses. Right now, just signed my first tattoo artist. Look him up, h3.art. It's my boy coming up. And then also another one big of my business, Ghost Kitchen. Right now we got Chef Marco in there. I mean, we all here at the scenery right now, so y'all see us working.
It smells real good in here, y'all.
Yeah, you know
I wish you could smell it.
Virtual restaurant, you know what I'm saying? Just look it up, Ghost Kitchen Food. But we got a lot of other things coming up, but right now those are two things that should be right. So, just keep working, keep putting in work. This entrepreneur life is just different, you know what I'm saying? But y'all know.
I feel that. So, Ghost Kitchens, those are pretty new. That just started within the pandemic era, right?
Yeah, well, you know, it was smart for us to do it at that time. You know, a lot of these restaurants had to close. A lot of these people still not seating people. So with us having, you know, bringing out a virtual restaurant, we don't have to pay for servers. We don't have to, you know, pay for all those unnecessary things. It was just smart for us to do that. So it's like, have something utilized, DoorDash, Uber Eats, you know what I'm saying, and still have curbside because some people don't want to pay for that. So who haven't been driving around the city in the car, just want to pick up food and it's ready when you get there.
Yeah.
So man, we just seeing how the world works and just trying to move the right way with it. That's pretty much it.
I feel that.
Yeah. But I actually have questions for y'all, like, so how did this all start up? How did y'all go? I know you had your own thing, but how did you know what I'm saying, go, like, how did this all mix together? I know y'all family, but how did this, you know what I'm saying, talk to me?
So, you know, Cameron and I, we always had the entrepreneur, like, mindset.
Right.
As young kids, we used to be in church. We'll meet out to the side of church and talk about business and how we can make money. And of course, like back then, some of it was goofing off, but we were actually like trying to, really think of like how we can make it later on in life. So, you know, I went to school. I'm a rower, so I went into college. I went to Jacksonville University in Florida, and I was like, man, I really want to, like, me and my friends, we have a lot of good taste in music, a lot of good taste in art, you know, all these different things. We want to spotlight those things that we like. So we only connect with the artists that we like. Right. We don't have people who are like, we don't follow, you know, the mainstream, like, oh, this person is nice. Like, no, we find the artists that we like and we showcase them. So the whole point of it is, you know, we're making what's out in. So like people get hip to like some new content, to new things. Not even just artists, but entrepreneurs and all that. So without a doubt, I mean, that's where it started. It was me and my friend Justin and our pal Davion, who he runs Studios HIGH. It's a pretty up and coming video game company. We were just hanging out one night and we were like, bro, let's just get artists in Cleveland and try to spotlight them and try to get interviews with them. Just see what happens. So we started out. We had a few interviews. We had an interview with like a kid who was like internet famous at the time, you know, doing those pranks and stuff.
Okay.
So we were like
YouTube pranks,
Instagram. Yeah, one that he did that Subway. It went pretty viral. Went on World Star. Yeah, he took the cookie tray. So the cookie tray. You know, we became cool with him, and we did an episode with him. But then you know, hopefully he's doing well. I wish him well. But after that we just tried to like hit up different people, and you know, we didn't have a lot of time where we had a bunch of times where we just didn't have content till last spring when quarantine hit. I'm coming back up from Jacksonville, and he lives right down the street from me at the time.
Okay.
So we're like, we had wine tasting. quarantine wine shop where we would just sit down, drink wine, talk about life. And I mean, we were talking about like some of my friends watch it now, and they're like, "Bro, were you trying to clown your boy?" It's like, not at all. We was talking about he had been working in the restaurant like industry, and like quarantine had shut all that shit down, so he was just talking about it. And we were just sipping on wine, just hanging out. It was just like a chill out set. You know what I'm saying? So we found more artists, and
If you haven't seen those videos, go watch them. Go watch them.
Go check them out.
Leave a reaction below. Leave a reaction below.
So then we started talking about life. We started talking about culture issues because so many things happened in 2020. So we just started talking about all these different things. Then we still want to do reviews. We do interviews, and we want to spotlight people. So Joe, like you up and coming, man. We want to like document that journey because you got so many times. Like people don't spotlight great things anymore. Good things that are happening, positive things that happen. That's what we're here for.
So I mean, y'all know how it is. You don't get. It's different. People spotlight different stuff in this era. That's one of the negative flaws. So you may spotlight something that people get famous. Not for their work, you know what I'm saying? It's for just clout, or I mean, we got trolls and all those type of things. So I try to stay away from it. I'm just not that kind of person. And I'm just let my work show for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just let the business show for it. Sometimes even with Ghost Kitchen, I let my chef be the main ambassador of it. I don't even need the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? I just need the shit coming to my bank account. You feel me? So. That's just how it's been, you feel me? It's just lovely like that.
Jamal was in the video like, talking about it takes videos. He literally had the glass in the air like this and was talking like very slow, bro. Like,
he's like,
yeah, like, come on.
This man was drinking ginger ale. I'm like, dead serious.
Alright, Jamal.
Okay, so Cam, how would you explain your time during quarantine? What were some of the best memories? What were some of the not so best memories?
Man, some of the best memories, man, what I did, man, I watched a lot of Ohio State reruns, Cavs finals reruns, bro. Like, that stuff was fun, bro. But then after I watched all that stuff, it started to get boring, and I'm like, dang, I'm tired of watching reruns.
Yeah.
I want to see some live.
Right, where something new.
Yeah. But it was kind of tough though, man. But hey.
What's your favorite Cavaliers playoff game?
I'll probably say against the Hawks when we broke the playoff 3-point.
Oh my goodness, bro. Wasn't that amazing?
Man, we used to be manhandling the Hawks, the Raptors, Detroit, all them teams.
My favorite though, sweep after sweep after sweep. Was it sweep, bro? We had sweep. You remember that Boston 2017? With Kyrie?
Yes, bro.
Hey, we beat them in 5 games because they won that one off of fluke. Like that ball bounced in.
Bradley shot, bro. That was so good.
So stupid.
What were you doing? You said you're Car Salesman, and what else?
So like my story. So when I first, I decided not to go to college. You know what I'm saying? My mom, her background, she's a teacher, so that's all she believed in is school.
Okay.
When I came up, I was just looking at the internet and was just like, man, you can learn anything on YouTube.
Definitely.
So my mom thought I was crazy because I could have went to Florida for basketball, did a prep school.
Okay.
But I was like, no, I ain't gonna do that. Like, Mom, I'm gonna go to YouTube University. She was laughing at me at the time. Y'all know who Wallow 267 is?
Wallow,
yeah. So I messed with their podcast. So I messed with their podcast forever. He was the one that gave me the idea of just YouTube being a university.
Okay.
Because you could Google, search up anything. Not anything, but almost everything.
Dang.
Yeah, if you keep searching, then you could look up everything, right? So what I was doing, I was like, dang, well, I didn't know what I wanted to do. You gotta make money out here. Like, I'm not gonna just be a couch warrior and live on my mom's couch all. I mean, even though I'm young, that's not an excuse. You gotta get money. So I'm like, dang, what do I gotta do? How do I find out my passion? I was like, sales. I mean, that's something. At that time, I ain't even like talking to people. So I was just, I'm a job searcher. So I just go to different jobs, interviews. They'll give me the job, but if I don't like it, I'm not gonna take it. Man, for some reason, I just came across car sales. And I was like, man, I wasn't confident at all. When you call people, like, man, you think I should take this?
Yeah.
My mom and them, everybody, like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Where they, back in the day, car sales people used to make bank. You know what I'm saying? Now with social media, they still can make money, but you gotta be really, really good.
Right.
So my mom was just like, you gotta hustle. That's all she told me. You gotta hustle. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna try this. I went up there. First day I went up there, man, I'm talking, it was good vibes. And I was there for that store. I was at Toyota Bedford, 2.5 years. Then I ended up leaving there. COVID hit, you know what I'm saying? Left there, chilled, relaxed with my family. And then after that, I went back into it, but I grown so much during that time that I was past a car salesman. I was like, man, I'm on to something else. Like I gotta do the next chapter. I went to church the other day and they were saying like a lot of people be in first gear. You know what I'm saying? If you ever drove a manual car, you be in first gear. And a lot of people don't want to hit the clutch and then shift. You know what I'm saying? Go to second gear.
Lock there or something.
Yes, I think it comes with it is mindset. Everything is mindset. You know what I'm saying? It's literally, and it's all about trusting in yourself. You know what I'm saying? You gotta trust in yourself. You gotta say, I'm gonna do this. Cause I was just talking to somebody today. You manifest. Everybody manifests. That's the easiest thing to do is manifest. But to put the action, put the work in behind it is the hard shit. You know what I'm saying? So. Me just going through sales, that shit is a month-to-month basis, car sales. Okay. So it's like you can do so good 1 month, and then the next month you gotta start right back over.
So what skills did you learn from being a car salesman?
I just think, so many of them, because you really running your own business. You selling yourself. That's pretty much it. It don't matter about what car brand, what cars you got. It don't matter about your location. None of that stuff, man.
If you can build that connection with the person and make them feel,
communication
skills. And the social media world, like how does that work out there?
A lot of people think you need social media, but you really don't. Like you need it. It's better to have it, but if you really don't need that. You know what I'm saying? So I would say like communication skills. I would say like you just gotta have like hustle. Like you gotta really be working. You gotta know what your goal is. You gotta have vision. I'm a visionary, so it's like if I want something, you gotta vision it and plan on how I'm gonna go get it. You gotta make really short-term goals, long-term goals. Like it gotta always be something else than just the money. You know what I'm saying?
Then what were some of the short-term goals? If I could take you back to when you were working, like selling cars, what were some of your short-term goals?
I'm competitive though, so it's like I want to be the best. So even though it was a lot of people there that was like 5 years, 10 years, whatever, how many years in the game, I'm like, man, I want to have it because it's a trophy you get if you be the top salesperson or if you could do the top gross. Like, no, nigga, I need both. So that was always my long-term. Short-term goal was I gotta make this money to survive. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not a person that just like average shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to buy everything that I want. So it was just every goal was different though, but I went off a month-to-month basis. So it's just like if you was in school, we all in school. That the biology of school or the psych whatever of school is, you got to get a certain grade point average. You know what I'm saying to get somewhere else. But like every report card or every grading period semester, you can kind of grade yourself. You know what I'm saying? Y'all following me? So it's like with car sales. Every month you grade yourself.
Right, you get a report card.
You literally take all the analytics and be like, all right, well, I sold this much off of phone leads. You know what I'm saying? I sold this much off of internet leads, and you look at yourself and be like,
or whatever,
for the next month, exactly. It's all because that's how everything is really in life. You gotta get if you want to talk to women, or first you gotta get the numbers. You gotta go out, go see where the women at. Once you go talk to them, then you can judge yourself. Well, out of these 10 women, I use this line, and you just keep tuning until you just got a bunch of them. You know what I'm saying? So it's how anything is in life. You know what I'm saying? You gotta. It's really how it is. So that shit taught me life skills. I think that's the biggest skill selling cars taught me was just life. Like this is how it is. If you don't like it, you ain't gonna make it.
So guess what? Simply, college really is just you're learning life, but in a It's in a controlled environment. Going out there in the real world is uncontrolled. There's so many different variables.
Right.
So without a doubt, like you've learned it. Now you're ready to take on the world. Like
I like what you
get into it.
I like what you said, because I don't like when people be like, "Well, I should have never went to college." And I be like, "What?" Like,
but that's still only your mindset though, because it depends on how you are viewing college, like what you do in college. Because some people, everybody's experience is different, so you gotta.
Well, what I'm saying is that
you're right. Yeah. I'm just trying to tell you what I'm just saying. Just because you went to college doesn't mean you're prepared to go to the real world.
It's just a part of the journey.
Not, but I'm just saying it's just like it's like life on training wheels.
Yeah.
Even though you're always still gonna be on training wheels,
right?
Up until you really are, you really got it.
Find out your high school basketball career.
So we're talking a little about basketball.
Yeah.
Joe played for Warrensville.
Yeah, facts. Went there 4 years. Started with 3 years varsity. So as soon as I got on varsity, they just put me right into the thing.
That's what's up.
Man, I mean, I seen people play, and I played with some just phenomenal people, great people, all in different aspects. And basketball definitely made me who I am today. It made me, because you just find yourself. I mean, I know all of us play sports. You know what I'm saying? You know what type of person you is. You see how you different than everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And it shows you the work, the process.
Yep.
All that stuff is so important to going on to this life that we already talked about. There's no variables to it. So, I mean, high school was just a blessing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know though. Like, I like basketball, but I never wanted to go to the NBA. Never was my dream. Never wanted to do that. I mean, I think just like my senior year, it was just a whole story written out. Usually people senior years, you'd be like, oh yeah, this is where I'm going to go to college and stuff like that. My senior year personally, I had a daughter. You know what I'm saying? My coach had a kid. You feel me? And I'm very close with my head coach. You know what I'm saying? Coach Swift. He was going through things. His dad had passed. It was just, I quit. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning of preseason. So everybody like, whoa, like, Joe, what's up? You know what I mean? I'm just like, yo, man, I got other things. It was just a lot of things going on. But, as men, we gotta go through the fire and handle that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it just made me understand that, yo, you a boss. You could if I could go through all that shit, being 17, 18 years old, I could do way more. You know what I'm saying? Because I just did it without thinking. I think we think too much about it.
For sure.
And I was just living in the moment. And it was just a blessing to just finish it. Like, oh, man, I got through it. I mean, I had a lot of key moments to where I just trusted myself, and I just got to be a blessing, man. I mean,
Well, that's a great outlook on life and in sports, Joe. Yo, I want to thank you for coming on What's Out, bro.
That's a good final thing to end on. I feel like just like learning how to trust yourself and your intuition, being in tune with that, being able to tap into that, it'll take you far.
Don't hesitate. You know what I'm saying? Don't hesitate. Sometimes you just gotta go with it. You can't hesitate all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we definitely gotta get a game in. I'm definitely trying to hoop. I haven't hooped probably in a week because the weather just got bad. Though, honestly, I was hooping earlier this week. So hey, it's been X to D-Mall.
Yeah. You already know the boy Bobs.
Your boy Joe.
Yeah.
What's out? We out. Peace.
Follow me, Joseph Vallery, JOSEPH VALLERY. You going?